What's up you guys, Mo here. This is the first video of my legs pull push series that I'll be posting in the channel. Today we are doing 5 lower body exercises. This first leg day is hamstring emphasis, meaning that we are starting with the hamstrings to train them fresh and focus on them. The second day will be quad focus. I'll be uploading this very soon. We start things off with a quick 5 to 10 minutes warm up. This is really important because training legs isn't easy and we need to be warmed up properly. This can be anything really. Even if you live close to the gym and go there walking, it would be enough. But if not, then the treadmill is just fine. Just try to do something that is not too intensive, since we need to leave all the juice for the actual leg day. After we go through a quick rotation of dynamic stretches, this should open up your adductors and hips and be ready for the heavy lifting that we are about to do. This should all in all take 5 minutes, so nothing crazy. From there, we move to RDLs or Romanian deadlifts. As an alternative, you can do dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts. It's a good alternative if you don't want or can't do it with a bar. I like to structure my workouts with one heavy top set and then back off set where I use 20 to 30% less weight than my heavy top set. But first, to go to the heavy top set, we need to permit our way up to the heavy set. So start with a light weight and then incrementally add weight and lower the reps until we reach our top set for the day. This top set should be anywhere between 80 to 90% of your 1 rep max for 3 to 5 reps. Or in other words, start with the weight that feels comfortable but challenging. And by comfortable, I don't mean easy enough to do while eating a sandwich. We are talking I can lift this without pulling a muscle, but I'm definitely going to feel it tomorrow kind of weight. This serves as our base strength for the program. For example, in my case, my 1 rep max in RDLs is around 530 pounds. So I would do anywhere between 225 and 275 for 3 to 5 reps. And from there, each week we want to slowly increase this number to increase our strength. I would only add weight when you reach the top end of the reps. In this case, it's 5 reps. Then you can add 2.5 to 5 pounds the week after. So this set is our bread and butter for this program. So I want you to go all in. Leaving 1 or 2 reps in the tank is fine, but remember it's 1 set, so go really hard. After this set, I would remove 20% of the weight and then do 1 more set all the way to failure to get more volume in. In this set, I want you to go down really slowly and really feel each rep. We want to get the most out of those 2 sets. Couple of issues that I see here most of the time, you want the bar to be as close to your body as you can. It should almost be scratching your shins and it should be moving in a straight line. And while going down, we want to push our glutes back as much as flexibility allows. This way you will feel the full stretch in the hamstring. Second problem is that we don't really need to hyperextend the back in the top position. If you want to emphasize the glutes, you can add a butt squeeze at around 80% of the way up to get some stimulus in the glutes, but it's optional. Finally, we want to tighten our core and engage our lats. This will help us add more load and support our backs while going down. From there, we're moving to 3 sets on the seated leg curls. Now, on why seated, not lying leg curls, it's because there was a study published in 2021 which has shown that seated leg curls led to 56% more muscle growth than lying leg curls. And the reason for that is quite simple. The seated leg curls provides more stretch in the lengthened position, or in plain English, you can add more load to the hamstrings seated than lying. Now, I still do lying leg curls in the second leg day because I want to get all the benefits of both if possible. One caveat about the seated leg curls is that you need to push the seat all the way up because that provides the most stretch. I would even put some padding on the back to go even further depending on your flexibility. If you don't feel it, then you need to move forward a bit more. One more thing here is the toe and feet positions. In a 2016 study, they found that having the foot in dorsiflexion provided more hamstring growth. This has been challenged in 2023, showing that dorsiflexion has no significant impact on the hamstring, but could promote calves growth. So I would say just do it in dorsiflexion anyway, since it seems to have some benefits. For the feet position, a 2019 AMG study shows that pointing the feet in or out will target different regions of the hamstring. So pointing them out will target the outer region of the hamstrings, and pointing them in will target the inner region. Now, this isn't a proven fact, just like the dorsiflexion. It's merely a suggestion, since there isn't any confirmed hypertrophy gains from this. But since we're optimizing and we have 3 sets anyway, I would suggest just pointing them in each direction for each set. So 1 set out, 1 set in, and 1 set forward. After this, we are moving to some quad work. First, we are doing 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps on the leg extension. In 2023, a study was published showing that leg extensions led to better gains in some regions of the quads compared to squats, which is very interesting because I always believed that squats are the dominant muscle builder for legs. Both leg extensions and squats are great muscle builders for the quads. It's like choosing between chocolate and vanilla ice cream. Why not have both? So we are doing both. For the leg extensions, I like to pause at the top to really feel and squeeze the quads. And again, because we are doing low volume here, we take each set near to failure. Each rep has to be controlled and with intent. Don't just drop the weight at the end of the movement. Control the movement from start to finish. Then we're moving to some squats. We're doing 2 sets on the Smith machine. Yes, Smith machine. And no, it's not worse than free weight. Both are equally as good. I just like to have this in the hamstring focus day because it's less taxing on your central nervous system that is already stressed from all the heavy RDLs that we did earlier. But if you want an alternative, you can either do hack squats or single leg deadlifts. They're also great alternatives and not as taxing as squats. In order to focus more on quads and not glutes, we want to position the feet as far back as we can without knee pain. We want it to align with the bar, not in front of it. From here, we are again doing 1 top set at 80 to 90% 1 rep max. Here you can go even to failure since it's safe to do so, but leaving 1 to 2 reps in the tank is totally fine too. And since it's a Smith machine squat, we want to go down really slow and all the way down in the hole. Feel the quads work from top to bottom. The second set, we simply remove 20% of the weight and add in a pause in the hole. So going down super slow and pausing down, then going up. To wrap this workout out, we will do 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps of seated calf raises. I really like seated because you can really focus on the pause and the stretch. And to be honest, after this heavy leg day, I just want to sit down and give my lower back and legs a break and just focus everything on the calves. Here we want to go all the way down, pause, then go all the way up and pause again. This way we remove any kind of momentum and only focus on the calves. Similar to the seated leg curls, the foot position can make an impact on which region is trained. But unlike leg curls, we actually have a long-term randomized controlled trial from 2020. For 22 weeks, they tested each feet position and found out that pointing the feet out resulted in more growth in the inside region of the calves, while pointing them out resulted in more growth in the outer region of the calves, and pointing them forward grow them equally. So depending on which part of the calves you want to grow, just point the feet at a direction to help grow that region. So you can point them in different directions for each set. So 1 set out, 1 set in, and 1 set forward. But for the sake of simplicity, I always point them forward, and maybe that's why they are growing at snail's pace for me. And this was the first leg day in the series. I usually finish this in 40 to 45 minutes in and out of the gym. I hope you guys found this helpful, and let me know in the comment section below what is your favorite leg exercise. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to post them in the comment section below. I really make sure to answer all your questions. And if you liked the video and found it helpful, consider subscribing and liking the video for the rest of this leg pull push series. And if you are interested in knowing why I do low volume, not high volume, as it's really popular in the fitness community at the moment, make sure to watch this video here. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time.